So Cape Town residents, I hope you're up nice and early heading out to the streets to welcome back the world champions, the Rugby World Cup champions for 2023, their trophy tour. We were in Joburg yesterday, Pretoria and Soweto today. It is the turn of Cape Town.
It certainly is. Our eNCA reporter Percivale Young is there, as well as Justin Ford. There at the Grand Parade. Vatangobeni is there. We'll be touching base with him a little bit later on. But let's cross over to Percy and find out what the atmosphere is like on the ground. A very good morning to you. I'm not sure if it's Percy we have or if it's Justin we have, but whatever the case may be right now, what exactly is the atmosphere like in Cape Town? You know, we spoke to Vata a little bit earlier on today, and already people were coming out just clad in their green and gold.
Good morning, Tommy. I can confirm it's Percivale Young live here in the mother city. The city they call Kaapstad. Some people could refer to it as Slaapstad. I'm not sure about that, Tommy, because I can tell you fans, Springbok supporters have already come out in their numbers here at the Grand Parade. It's obviously day 2 of that Springbok tour where the local fans here, they are excited. They're looking ahead to another massive day to witness Siya Kolisi and the Springbok team there as they go through parts of the mother city today. And if there's one person who's really excited to have the Springboks here in the city of Cape Town, then it's none other than the Minister of Sports and Culture in the Western Cape, Minister Andrew Maree. Minister, thank you so much for your time. You must be pleased to have the 4-time world champions right here on your doorstep.
Yes, good morning and good morning to our viewers as well. Yes, it's so exciting and we're all waiting in anticipation for them to come, because they showed us when we all stand together how wonderful South Africa can be. And it's just a wonderful time to be alive.
Minister, can I ask you, it's nice having the Springboks here, but what does it mean having a national side, a World Cup winning side here on your doorsteps, here coming and to say thank you to the people here in Cape Town?
You know, the biggest thing for me is that they give us hope. All our youngsters, they need hope. And that's what they give to us, that hope. And I always say, if your dreams don't scare you, they're not big enough. And that's what it is. You know, they showed us, as I've said, that we can stand together, that we're better together, and they're the heroes. And that's what's so fantastic of this team. You know, you can look up to them. They're just fantastic. Under Siya Kolisi is a captain, a leader, and inspirational with every one of them.
And this is obviously a city that knows how to win championships, who knows how to win titles. I'm referring to the Stormers winning the United Rugby Championships 2 years ago. So this is a city that hosts World Cup winning championship players like Mani Libbok, Stephen Kitzel.
Yeah. Yes, we are the tourist destination for sport, and yeah, we know how to win. It's the most beautiful city, and how other you must win when you're here.
Minister, can I ask you, as a politician, obviously, there's an expectation that sport should unite people, but how do you use this victory to plow back into the communities? What will it do at grassroots level, especially for this province, though?
You know, we do have club development programs, and we really have a good footprint in every corner of this province, as far as Matsikama. So that's what we do, you know, and we have our after-school programs that's also embedded in our communities and in school sport, and that's what is so fantastic, that we know that our Springboks, we love Cheslin and everyone that comes from us, and they're the heroes of these youngsters. But for us it's the club development program and all our programs that we have at our MOD after school programs.
But your ministry is not only about sport, you also deal with a lot of other stuff, cultural events here, languages as well in this province. How's things going in this province in your opinion, though?
I must say we're in a very good space. There's always room for improvement. You mustn't be complacent, and I think we really, as I said, in a very good space. And then the language, we have the initiation programs, we have heritage, and I really think we social cohesion with every one of all our communities, and if there's a problem, they usually let us know very, very quickly, and then we can address that.
Minister, I'm going to have to wrap up this interview very shortly. In the next couple of 2 months, we spoke off camera, this city will also host the annual 7th event here in Cape Town as well. Another exciting event. A lot of tourists will be heading to the shores again. You guys must be excited what's coming your way later this year again.
Yes, we are more than excited, especially for the sevens. You know, it's a big hype and it's a tourism injection, economic injection, and it's just wonderful to have our players here. And you know, Cape Town is just Cape Town. They've got their own language, their own lingo, and it's just wonderful to have everyone here.
Minister, always a pleasure chatting to you. Thank you so much for your time, Minister. Well, Tambi, as you can see in the background, school kids, they're supposed to be at school, but they're dancing here. They're excited ahead of what's about to happen here today. It's a massive day. It's an exciting day that is building up here. It's day 2 of the Springbok Trophy Tour. Tammy, I can tell you I'm getting goosebumps here. I'm getting excited for what's about to happen here today. But for now, we're preparing for the Springboks to arrive around about 12-ish this afternoon, where all the proceedings, all the formalities will be done, and then the Springboks will get onto that tour bus and show that coveted trophy to the rest of Cape Town. Tammy?
I must say, Percy, whatever you are selling, I am buying. Percy's level of excitement is so contagious. You can knock on the door, sell me ice in the middle of winter. Percy, I will buy it. Really, really
ice
awesome.
to an Eskimo.
You can sell ice to an Eskimo. I tell you, that's Percy out in Cape Town. The excitement is palpable. And once again, we're seeing parents allowing their kids to go out and not to go to school. And actually, I wonder if schools are also just allowing learners to go out, especially, you know, rugby teams, to actually go out and to meet the Springboks today. It should be a school excursion, in my view, actually.
I hope they are allowing them to go out. I mean, it's become like an official part of what the school planning was. I'll tell you why, because not just those school kids where Percy is standing, but yesterday going through Pretoria. I don't know where the teachers were yesterday, but there was no children in class around the Pretoria area.
They were with the kids.
They were with the kids.
Yeah, just that they're not wearing uniforms, so you can't identify them. You see that man, that woman, that was the school principal.
That was the school principal and probably your maths teacher that you should have been in. But I do think schools are probably suggesting, look, if you do want to go watch it, it's once every 4 years. Just make sure the homework is done, etc. But there was a lot of kids out yesterday. But it's once in a blue moon, once every 4 years. This happens. I'm sure the schools have put into place that as long as it's not affecting schoolwork later on, that I'm sure they can go out. And I really hope they do, especially down in Cape Town. Will be Durban tomorrow and East London on Sunday.